Have you ever been invited to a meeting and you're not actually sure why you're there or why the rest of the team are there or what it's for, what people are talking about? You're just kind of listening into the call. I know I've been in teams where that certainly happened to me, and all the other developers on our team are kind of slightly bewildered as to why we're there. And what I want to show you today is a really cool tool that I've recently found that is going to help you with this. It's going to hopefully speed up meetings and get people moving along, and hopefully end them if they are becoming too long. And I will show you right now what it does. So it does this. And it basically, as you can see in the bottom here, just here, it displays the price of the meeting. So it basically displays to the rest of the team on your video call how much the meeting is costing and whether or not it's worthwhile continuing talking about, I don't know, the general chit chat that people might be having about nothing. Of course, there's lots of meetings that are useful and we have them regularly, but sometimes meetings can be served better as an email, and this tool really is a useful thing to us to be able to display these things. It's slightly passive aggressive, but I think that's kind of potentially necessary in some cases. So yeah, I really like this tool. I'm going to hop over to the computer and show you how it's set up. Let's jump over to GitHub first. So basically, this is just a Go application. We call clockwise run, and what we get is this. We get a little counter, and let's quit out of that and bring it up again. So if I start it, we get nothing appears to be happening first off. If I increase the number of participants in my meeting, you can see it's increasing. The total cost is increasing. And there's usually more than a couple. So let's say there's 10 developers, and you can see it increases dependent on the number of people in there. So this is all based off of some settings that Clockwise kind of defaults to. So we can set an average salary, and by default it's 150k. So that might be quite a lot depending on where you're from. That's $150,000. That does seem a lot to me, even in pounds. And you can't actually set it to anything other than dollars at the moment, but I've put in an issue to them, and hopefully they'll get the ability to be able to configure different strings. But this then is available as a text file. So if we just run that and let it increment as we did before, this then is available as a text file on our system. So in OBS, so we got this free type 2 field here that is being read from a file, which is actually an output from Clockwise. So it's Clockwise dumps into the documents folder and into this text file. So it's basically updating. We can pull that and make it an overlay in OBS. And then if we wanted to, we could use the virtual camera in OBS to be able to output this to a Zoom meeting and be able to display our camera with the overlay in the Zoom meeting. So yeah, I really like this. It's a nice, neat little small tool, nice little thing. And I think it's quite useful, like I said, for displaying things slightly passive aggressively nonetheless, but possibly necessarily. Oh, one thing that I did not mention is that we also have the option of setting a URL. So if I hop back to, let's go to Clockwise's documentation. So they have a usage thing here that allows you to point it at a URL, and it can actually infer the number of meetings and obviously the cost as a result of hitting that URL. So that's pretty cool as well. So this is a dead simple Go application that is just will run on any system if you've got Go installed. Yeah, and I really like it. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Quick one today, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll speak to you there. Bye.